friends went to the sago factory and we learned how to peel off the bark of the rumbia tree. It was really gross because like very many stuff there. Yeah.
Nama saya Siti Khadijah. Saya sekarang berada di Kampung Wasan di Brunei Darussalam. Tempat ini mengandungi orang-orang I learned the game Sarukan. It is a fun game which in here there is a string which is trapped between some wooden poles. You have to try to get the string out of the wooden poles without using force but by using your intelligence. Today I learned how to cook a popular Bruneian dish that is very nice and it must be cooked in a certain pot.
Madam Hartini, what are the difference between the traditional games played in Brunei to those that is played in Singapore?
Well, in Brunei, we have additional traditional games such as this one, which is called the Saluk-Salukan, all right, whereby you try to actually free the string from this sort of maze, okay, which is definitely not found in Singapore, all right. There's also another game called Suruk-Surukan, okay, whereby we have to put all these things and get them to one side. Okay, and these two traditional games are not played in Singapore, not found in Singapore. However, we also have games that are similar to Singapore, such as the Congkak and the Gasing.
We just played soccer with the Brunei school team and it was enjoyable. Few things I like about the school that like we straight away talk to the others, like they were friendly and we bonded together very well.
Hi, we are now in one of the Bruneian school. It is a district school, it's a primary school, and it is in a way a model school of the district where all the classrooms are actually aircon. Besides the very conducive learning environment, children here are immersed in the learning of the various languages in depth. For example, the Malay language, they actually learn from P1 the traditional Jawi writing of the language. And today, the children from our school, Meridian Primary School, has got a chance to learn it from the children themselves. And it's truly a very, a true immersion program in every way for both the teachers and the staff, the teachers and the children of Meridian Primary. And it's been a really learning, a really eye-opening session for me too as a teacher.
I learned one art and craft, all right, that is the making of a tudung saji, and I find it very interesting, and I made one for myself so that I can teach, you know, the pupils in Meridian.
The school team put up a good fight. They really were good. They really were tough to beat, but in the end, we managed to vanquish the fire.
It was very fun playing with them. I was the goalkeeper. They tried their best, but we still won. They played very rough, and they were still very good.
It was very fun playing futsal with them as they were friendly and we had a hard fight with them.
It was fun playing the futsal and the football. We play like a teamwork and we won 2-1.
I have learned how to make tudung saji and bunga rampai.
I have learned how to make some Malay kuih and food. One of the examples is the kuih cakar.
“这些船就是他们去其他地方的唯一的交通工具。
because to see how these people live on the water. In Switzerland, we don't have this.
今天我在这里看到了一些家，这些家其实是在水上面的，不过家里面却是像我们平凡人一样的。
I really hope that the children has enjoyed themselves very much. They have learned something during the trip, and they are able to share with their friends about what they have gone through, the learning journey to Brunei Darussalam.